Thank you. Thank you for the good. Thank you. And thank you for the recollections. Śrī Mādhavendra Purī. He had this pure bhakti in his heart. He's relishing pure bhakti in his heart. Ahimina dayadra nathahe madhuranatham kadavalokshyase hridayam tad alolakataram dayitam pramyati kim karomi aham. So beautiful. That's Srimati Radharani. Srimati Radharani in great separation from her beloved. So that's what is there in the heart of Madhavendra Purī, and that's what he is relishing. And who did this come to? This relishment. Who did Madhavendra Purī give this to? Īśvara Purī was there, Rāmacandra Purī was there, both of them. Externally, both of them were disciples, because externally they're tagged as disciples to Madhavendra Purī. But who had the qualities of his Shishya? Oh, the qualities of his Shishya. The qualities of his Shishya is having that unflinching faith and worship to Guru. Bhakti Eka Yesham Guru Devatatma. The Bhakti Eka Isham Guru Devatatma. Ananya Bhakti to Isha Bhagavan. And Guru Devatatma. The Guru is the Devata. He is the Ishta Devata who has given this Bhagavan. So Bhakti to both Bhagavan and Guru. These are the qualities of a Sishya. When a Sishya has these two qualities, worship, that mood of worship to Bhagavan and Guru who is going Bhagavan. When we say mood of worship, when there is that real mood of worship, of course that worship is shown outside. That is what we mean when there is mood of worship. When it is there inside, it will show outside. So that quality is Īśvara Purī had. And so this is Guru Nishta, where there is Bhaktaika Isham Guru Devatatma. That's Guru Nishta. Then one who has this kind of Guru Nishta, worshipping Bhagavan, and the Bhagavata who is giving Bhagavan, the same person cannot be different to the other jivas around. There is no duality. There is no crookedness. There are no two things happening in the heart of that disciple. He is worshipping the Bhagavan and Guru. What would he do to the people around? He would see everybody else as Bhagavans. So he will respect everybody else as Kṛṣṇas. And he will serve everybody accordingly. That is Guru Nishta. Guru Nishta means this, when this kind of worship to Guru and Kṛṣṇa, and this kind of respectful, and not just respectful. Respectful is, it somehow sounds superficial. Honoring everybody else as Kṛṣṇas and giving due serving them accordingly. That's a package deal. That's Guru Nishta. And that is beyond the modes. This kind of Guru Nishta, this kind of Mata, this kind of Vishrambena Guru Seva is beyond modes, even beyond Sattva. So Īśvara Purī was like that. And say if there is Guru Nishta, somebody thinks, yes, I have Guru Nishta. And so tunneled in the vision, narrow vision. Oh, it means I should worship Guru, I should worship Kṛṣṇa. And then, okay, worship. Outside, there is worship. There are words. Okay, then there can be service, everything to Guru and Kṛṣṇa. Yeah. What about others outside? What about others outside? So the next one is this. Having faith in Guru and Kṛṣṇa, and then have this mood of serving Guru. Serving Guru. How can I serve my Gurudev? That's all. There is faith and this mood of service. There may not be the faith, that kind of faith as in the first category, worshipping Bhagavān, Atma Nivedana. That's Atma Nivedana to Guru, Vishrambena Guru Shiva. That kind of worship. So one may not have that much. But if one is, okay, my Gurudev, and he has given me Kṛṣṇa, he has given me Bhakti. So I want to serve my Gurudev. What is it that I can give to my Gurudev? How is it that I can serve him? When that is the mood, mentality, that's the only mood and mentality. This, regardless of Gurudev recognizing me or not, praising me or not, being nice to me or not, chastising me or not, putting me aside or not, whatever. Gurudev is Gurudev. And I am Sishya and I want to serve Gurudev. That unconditional service mode. What can I do for you, Gurudev? I mean, inside, this is feeling inside. Most often we are stuck with only externals. So when there is this kind of feeling, what can I do for you? How can I serve you? How can I please you? That unconditional mood towards the Gurudev, giver of Kṛṣṇa, Bhagavān. And how will they be to others? They will just be peaceful. They will be peaceful. They don't find much faults. They don't. They try to do their best to others. Though not exactly seeing them as Krishnas, they try to do their best to others. They don't harbor anything negative about others. So that is Guru Nishta in the stage of in Sattva. So that's how one feels in Sattva. To give selflessly, unconditionally, to serve. Wow, so just in Sattva, one can feel like this. Yeah, one can feel like this in Sattva. Just to give selflessly and unconditionally. Otherwise, why would these people who do charity? There are many people, good-hearted people, they do the charity work. They just go do charity work. They're very much unknown to anybody. They don't even want to be known. But they want to just give, help people. That's Sattva. It's not even for them when they're doing it for the people, the charity organizations like that. That is beautiful. That's Sattva. So then they don't see the faults in others. They don't dwell on the faults that others have. They don't well that in their mind. That is Guru Nishtha in Sattva. Then the other one is when we hear something like this in Shastra, and then understanding this as, okay, it is only Guru and Kṛṣṇa, and I have to somehow just impress them like that. And then in the process, you don't see anybody around, you don't mind stepping on other toes, you don't mind pushing anybody, you don't mind proving yourself and putting others down. Yes, Ab. That is the behavior and thinking about others. That is a very mature understanding of Guru Nishtha. That is Guru Nishtha in Rajas, passion. And the last one is, one may be initiated, but they think that the bhakti will not even happen without they doing something. They really have to do something. And when there is an ignorance, there's a lot of fault finding in others. So in ignorance, most of the chitta, most of the thought inside is filled with others. Others and how something is not nice about others. Ignorance is all negative energy, right? And all these thoughts about others, what is there to think? That itself is ignorance. That itself is negative package deal. Tamoguna. Thought about Kṛṣṇa, yeah. But thought about others, that too negative, clearly ignorance. Then what will happen? Misery. So when somebody is feeling miserable, this is what is going on in the software. First of all, the thought is not about Kṛṣṇa. It is about somebody. And that somebody is also how that person is not right. Negative thing about somebody. Constant negative cooking in the mind. That is ignorance. So, Guru Nishtha in that state is difficult with constant negative cooking. But when we are constantly hearing about the Shastra, Vani of the Acharyas, when this Vani is coming, then there is some hope. Okay. So Guru means like that. So I am feeling disconnected. I am feeling lonely. I am unable to relate to this Guru Tattva. I am unable to feel assured because I am buried here in ignorance and I am constantly dwelling on the negative thing about others or negative thing about self. Then that, at least that understanding will come. And then in light of whatever is being heard, so Guru Nishtha means it should be like this. It should be to Guru and Kṛṣṇa. And at least whatever we have heard, we hear that from Shastra 1. So what do we do when we see ourselves being in these lower modes of Guru? There is no Guru Nishtha in ignorance because it feels lonely and depressed there. We don't feel that there is somebody. At least in Rajas, they feel like, yes, I have Gurudev. I want to do something for him. Yeah, that is there. At least superficial connection and gushy connection is there in passion. But in ignorance, that is also not there. So when this is happening within us, what do we do? Any time in ignorance, when we see ourselves miserable, and that is because of ignorance, so everything about the devotees, about Guru, about Bhakti, everything is processed in that platform. So our mind and intelligence are of not great function there when it is already situated on that platform. What can come to our rescue is our genuine prayers. Bhagavan. So when we are in sinking energy, in ignorance, in a place of misery like that, prayers are powerful. We hold on to Bhagavan in a prayerful mood, in a prayerful way, chant in a prayerful way. Be with Bhagavan, say what you have to say, Bhagavan, but prayer is the one that connects, that picks us up from that muddy mode. That we have to, that is the Sharanagati, that is the key, that is the process of Sharanagati, that is the way of Sharanagati. For those who are in the mode of ignorance, deep, feeling miserable inside. It's not so much about do a lot, hear a lot, speak a lot. There's not a lot happening outside. That all that should bring to this prayerful mood. So the key is, it's the prayer, genuine prayer, that can pick us up from that miserable mode of ignorance. So what is it that one can do who is in this gushy mode? First of all, we should understand, oh, is this a gushy mode of Guru Nishta? Oof, this is no good. No good. Pause, and pause. Pause and serve. Pause and serve. Pause and serve. That's Sharanagati for those who are in the passionate mode of Guru Nishta. And for those who are in the mode of goodness in Guru Nishta, they will quickly realize, for them they're in a better place. They will feel like when they come in touch, when they see the devotees who has this Vishrambena Guru Seva, then nobody has to tell them. They'll feel like, whoa, there is something beyond just this. What can I do for you, Gurudev? There is something beyond this. So then if their desire is sincere, then the Paramatma will arrange that they get attracted to a pure devotee, and they will get it. And they will get that pure devotion from the heart of that pure devotee. It again depends upon the seeker. If they're just happy with it, that sattva thing, okay, I am serving my spiritual master and I'm good. This is all good. If they're happy with that, that's it. Then their bhakti will just be there. Their good nishta will be there in the mode of goodness, and that's also good. The whole life can be passed without pain, without misery, just in that sattva. The whole life, bhakti life, can go on every day, well situated and grounded. That in goodness, it can go on. It can go on if that's what the jiva wants. If that's what the jiva wants. But only if the jiva wants something more, then Bhagavan will arrange accordingly. So this is Guru Nishtha that is perceived in different modes. So clearly, Īśvara Purī, his Guru Nishtha is transcendental, and his worship to Mādhavendra Purī and Bhagavan was at that level, and he was cleaning up after Mādhavendra Purī. So for them, the body of a spiritual master, for them, they just view that their view is something very different. They don't see matter anymore. Oh, their platform is amazing. So that's it. The ground is so fertile there. And then, so why will not the devotion in the heart of Madhavendra Puri, why will it not come into the heart of Īśvara Puri? That's why it came. Madhavendra Puri was pleased with Īśvara Puri. Not because, oh, Īśvara Puri is doing service to me. Yeah. Not because Īśvara Puri impressed him. Impressing is something superficial. You do it only for one person, don't care about anything else. And impressing is something conditional. Yeah, superficial, conditional, and not being sensitive to anybody. That is all impressing. So Īśvara Puri was not impressing Madhavendra Puri. Īśvara Puri was worshipping Madhavendra Puri. And of course, to everybody around, he was seeing everybody else as Kṛṣṇa. That's why Madhavendra Puri was pleased. He was pleased because of this. That's why what Madhavendra Puri was carrying in his heart came to Īśvara Puri. This is how pure devotion comes. This is how one gets effulgence. As opposed to this, what was Rāmacandra Purī doing? He was also initiated formal disciple. He didn't have faith in Madhavendra Puri. Otherwise, why would he say, no. he's saying, you don't be so sad. You should be equipoised. What did Rāmacandra Puri understand about Madhavendra Puri? He will not understand about Madhavendra Puri because he already looked down Madhavendra Puri. He looked down. Oh, he doesn't get. He's teaching us, but he doesn't know how to be equipoised. He doesn't know how to be Brahmabhuta Prasannatma. He happens to be Guru. He is teaching us, but he doesn't know. Look down, look down, look down. What faith will be there when you look down like that? What will enter into your ears when the Guru speaks? That look down. Fault finding is this looking down. You look down. And it becomes such a samskara inside. Look down is pretty heavy actually. You're looking down on others means you have already put yourself up there. And that has become his software to just look down on anybody and everybody. That's what Rāmacandra Purī was doing. And why will the devotion come into heart? In that kind of stone-like heart. So that's why he did not get the blessings of Madhavendra Puri. So the blessings from Guru is not to be seen from a sentimental platform. The water flows down slope. It's just the mechanics. Yeah, when the heart is humble and clean like that, then it forms a prayerful cup. Then the water sits there like that. So this is what Guru Nishtha means, that Īśvara Purī had for Madhavendra Puri, and this is what Vishrambhena Guru Seva is. And this is how the prema-bhakti in Madhavendra Puri's heart is given to Īśvara Puri. These are things that are given, that are transferred, that are infused. And these things that are beyond modes and unconditional like that. So, yeah, that's about Guru Nishtha in different different modes and beyond modes. And Rāmacandra Purī is a looking down mentality. Fault finding is looking down mentality. So yeah, that's the thing. And the second thing here, Śrī Caitanya Mahāprabhu. Rāmacandra Purī, however, he was pretty determined, Rāmacandra Purī. His whole software is corrected. It's all 24/7 on call to see how he can look down, find a fault in somebody and put them down. So he was like that for on Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So in this process, he was being, he was criticizing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and all this was going on. The words and presence and everything was just a very was hurtful to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I mean, it hurtful. Did Chaitanya Mahaprabhu take the hurt is a different thing, but his behavior was like that. But despite Ramachandra Puri doing all this, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Achar is set on stone. It did not change. He didn't find a single fault in Ramachandra Puri, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Even when Ramachandra Prabhu is criticizing, how is that sannyasi eating so much things? So much. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu doesn't even need to eat anything at all. He doesn't even need to eat anything. But, with the devotees, and they have to exchange their pastimes, relish. When he has to relish the love of all the devotees from their cookings, that's why he take it. But when Ramachandra Puri said, no, how is it that he's eating so much? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not try to give a reason why he is eating and did not say anything. He just cut down the eating to so much. Because Ramachandra Puri is in the place of a guru for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he didn't want to think anything, say anything, nothing about what he's doing, Ramachandra Puri is doing, because in Guru's positions he remained submissive, and he did follow the instructions of his Guru, Ramachandra Puri, because when he says, why are you eating so much? Then Gauranga Mahaprabhu, he cut down that eating. So in that way, because he's in a Guru's position, whatever he's saying, he's just following it. He was following his instruction. Like that. So the amount of prasadam eating also has come down. And now the sweets thing. That also, when Ramachandra Puri said, you're a sannyasi, how come you're doing this? Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave up sweets too. So this is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's achar. Regardless of how others are, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he only sees Kṛṣṇa. He only sees Kṛṣṇa, and he only sees Kṛṣṇa telling him that he shouldn't eat so much. He only sees Kṛṣṇa telling him why you should go for sweets. Yeah. And then he would just, please Kṛṣṇa. Yes, my beloved, I will not eat. I will not go for sweets. So he's on a different platform. For them, there is no hurt at all. It is all Kṛṣṇa, Kṛṣṇa anyway. Whatever happens to them, whoever says anything to them is all Kṛṣṇa, Kṛṣṇa anyway. So that's the platform of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So I think that's it for today, the devotees. So we have heard about the prema-bhakti in the heart of Madhavendra Puri, how it came to Īśvara Purī, and Guru Nishtha in different modes and beyond modes, and Rāmacandra Purī, how the very nature is a look down, fault finding thing, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, how his achar is set in stones, because everything is Kṛṣṇa, Kṛṣṇa only. For Chaitanya Mahāprabhu. Like that. That's all. That's all from my side today, dear devotees. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you all, dear devotees.
Thank you, Mataji. So thank you, Mataji, for giving emphasis on the Guru Nishtha and how the Śrī is transcendental. So dear devotees, if you have any question or any comments, please go ahead.
Yeah. If nothing, we'll go for Shloka.
Send Shloka, Mataji.
Yeah.